Following Colin Bates' shocking revelation about her second marriage, fans are in complete disbelief. Is her and Evan Stewart's relationship over? The truth about this bringing up Bates story will leave you stunned. There are rumors of adultery and a devastating divorce. We're breaking down all the amazing details you won't want to miss, so stay tuned. Fans of Bringing Up Bates are in complete disbelief after Colin Bates seems to have disclosed the existence of a second husband in a string of mysterious posts, leaving them searching for clarification. Online conversations are dominated by accusations of infidelity and marital issues with Evan Stewart, which has sparked a lot of speculation. According to insiders, there have been evident fissures in Colin and Evan's marriage for months, but nobody anticipated things would get so out of hand so fast. When fans observed that Colin was no longer wearing her wedding band in recent pictures and videos, rumors of a potential divorce began to circulate. Fans think Robin Brown may have contributed to the turmoil behind the scenes, which further complicates things. Fans are split over Colin's silence, with some supporting her and others calling for answers from Evan. Is one of Bates's most cherished couples really coming to an end? Or is there more to this startling tale than first appears? As we dissect all the shocking information and reveal the true nature of Carlin and Evan's marriage, stay tuned. After recording her journey to Dubai with Evan, Bringing Up Bates star Colin Bates Stewart has been in the news. The married couple traveled abroad for a few days without their children. They stayed at a lovely hotel with a view of Dubai's breathtaking scenery. Colin, however, appears to be in need of specific medications as a result of the incessant travel. Bringing Up Bates. For what reason did Evan Stewart and Colin Bates travel to Dubai? Many fans have been perplexed by Colin's abrupt trip to Dubai. The star of Bringing Up Bates claimed that traveling abroad has always been her goal, but several Redditors found out that the trip was sponsored. That is, the married pair paid nothing for it. The way Colin pretended that she had prepared for so long also infuriated a lot of people. Another of her endorsements from the same travel company that might have covered the trip costs are also displayed in her most recent post. In the most recent post, Colin was taking medication. Redditors' reactions to Colin Bates Stewart's most recent Instagram stories, which include a picture of her undergoing therapy. It's a method of delivering blood, nutrients, medicine, or fluids straight into the bloodstream. The Bringing Up Bates celebrity claims that her body hasn't adjusted well and that she needed a little boost after their trip to Dubai. She continued, "Getting in for drip today to recharge with hydration and vitamins. Hopefully, this helps me feel 100% again." However, the Reddit poster speculated that it could be morning sickness from early pregnancy, but several commenters think 4 has been a huge trend over the past few months, and Colin may have tried it out for the sake of content. She very well could be, but it's also become quite trendy to go to medical spas for infusions. My local med spa has an infusion for just about any occasion. It's a bit odd to me when you could just drink some water, but to each their own. It's become trendy. Yes, I've had them done a couple times. I can't say I noticed a huge difference. I think the effect is probably more mental than anything else. At my age, if I drank more than 3 drinks, I'd probably think about going to one of these places for a 4. Hangovers are a 2-day affair these days. Trust when she's pregnant, they are not going to wait long to tell us. At this point, I don't even see the need to speculate because I highly doubt they will keep it a secret. Colin Bates' health condition. This wasn't the first time Colin Bates Stewart talked about her health. Earlier this year, the Bringing Up Bates star revealed that she just got back from driving after almost 2 years. She suffered from seizure-like symptoms after giving birth to Zaid, but she took proper medications and hadn't experienced it for quite some time. Carlin also assures her followers that her doctors aren't worried about her health whenever she gets pregnant again. Bringing Up Bates fans concerned for Carlin's daughter Isla. Bringing Up Bates star Ken Bates. Stewart likes to share updates about her family. Many of her posts today feature their outdoor trips and her adorable interaction with her kids. However, some Redditors were concerned about how her daughter Isla has been behaving. Keep reading to see why. Bringing Up Bates. What is Colin Bates up to today? Colin is one of Gil and Kelly Jo's most successful daughters today. The Bringing Up Bates star currently runs the Bates boutique along with her sister-in-law Whitney. However, during her free time, Colin spends the day with her husband and kids. Earlier this month, Kerrin watched a football game of the Tennessee Volunteers at Nan Stadium. Kerrin likes to document her daughter Isla's ballerina lessons as well. But some Redditors can't help but worry for Isla following her latest appearance. Fans concerned for Carlin's daughter Isla. Some Bringing Up Bates fans on Reddit reacted to Colin Bates Stewart's latest clip featuring their recent trip to Disney on Ice to celebrate the birthday of Zach and Whitney's daughter Chloe. The clip features Isla and Chloe having a blast at the amusement park, but the Reddit user can't help but mention how performative Isla was, prioritizing the cameras instead of enjoying the show. Others agreed and criticized Colin for raising her kids in front of the cameras instead of giving them a proper childhood. I noticed it too. Chloe, Casey, and Bradley were engaged and enjoying the show, but Isla was actively posing and pining and working the camera. They can never just let that poor kid be. She's required to be clocked in 24/7. Yes, I almost came to post about this exact thing. Z and WS kids were just chilling and so was Isla until she saw the camera on her. Then she went into performing and bammitted up mode. Soon the other kids aren't going to want to be around. She is becoming obnoxious. And it's not really her fault as she is being raised to act that way. It's even scarier with Isla because she doesn't grow at the same speed as the other cousins. She will be able to be exploited much longer. Bringing Up Bates. Colin Bates' son Zaid goes to therapy aside from Layla. Colin also took to social media last week to share that they changed Zaid's pediatric Ian. The Bringing Up Bates star added that they sending Zaid to a speech therapist. Colin Bates Stewart worries about how her son responds to conversations. However, she assured her followers that she was trying her best to support Zaid. Kerrin added that their decision to change pediatricians was because it was more convenient for them in their new location. Colin Bates Stewart likes to share sweet moments with her kids. The 26-year-old mom has also been documenting all of their milestones. However, many people think Carlin is long overdue to have another child. She suffered from seizure-like symptoms when she gave birth to Zaid, though her doctors told her that it wouldn't affect her future pregnancy. Until recently, the 9th Bates child showed signs of finally having the urge to have her third baby. Colin Bates continues to shut down pregnancy rumors. There have been speculations that Colin was expecting a third child due to her suspicious photos. One of them was when she posted a family picture during Easter, and many fans thought that it was a pregnancy announcement. Some also mentioned that she put a hint water bottle in the photo, which was done by a family friend to announce a baby. However, the Bringing Up Bates star continues to shut down all the speculation. On April 12th, Colin shared a clip of herself showing off her physically fit body while wearing a white tank top, but it seems that it's only a matter of time before she truly considers having another child. Colin urged to have third baby. In an Instagram post, Colin shared a clip of her daughter Isla getting upset that her food belly is not a baby. Her prayer before bed: God, please give my mommy a baby and amen. Lee Stewart, the Bringing Up Bates star, said many were also left in awe by Isla's emotions as she tried to convince her mother to have a child. Meanwhile, others believe it's a sign for Colin Bates Stewart to go for a third child. Little kids are very intuitive. She might be telling you something you don't even know. Precious. My kids knew when I was pregnant before I did. God hears the prayers of little ones. My last 3 kids were planned by their big sisters. Genders too trying to tell us something. Bringing Up Bates. Colin Bates poses with pregnant sister Katie. Colin Bates Stewart also took to social media to share a beautiful photo with her pregnant sister Katie. The Bringing Up Bates stars have been spending so much time together since Katie's relocation to Tennessee. There were also speculations that the two were pregnant together after Colin's overreaction when she learned that her sister was expecting. Katie Bates Clark is expected to welcome her second child this fall. Some fans also assume that she's due in October after seeing the screen of her ultrasound during one of her pregnancy checkup vlogs. In a shocking turn of events, reality TV star Colin Bates Stewart, beloved daughter from the Bates family and known for her bubbly personality on Bringing Up Bates, has recently shared a deeply concerning update with fans. A new Instagram post has shown Colin hooked up to and for leaving thousands wondering, is she okay? What's happening behind the scenes today? We take a deep dive into Colin's recent health struggles, what her family is saying, and how fans are responding to this emotional moment. Before we explore the recent medical update, it's important to understand who Colin Bates is and why this moment matters to so many. Colin Bates was born on April 11, 1998 to Gil and Kelly Jo Bates, the proud parents of 19 children. As part of the famous Bates family, Colin grew up under the public eye on the hit reality show Bringing Up Bates *, which first aired in 2015. From a young age, Colin was known for her lively spirit, musical talent, and infectious laugh. She quickly became a fan favorite. Whether it was helping care for her younger siblings, planning family events, or dreaming about her future, viewers watched her blossom into a young woman with big dreams. In 2019, Carlin married Evan Stewart, and the couple later welcomed their two beautiful children, Isla and Zaid. Her life has appeared picture-perfect on social media. But as we now know, health challenges have recently taken a toll on that bright smile. On a quiet evening in June 2025, Colin posted a photo on her Instagram story. No filters, no makeup, no glam, just her resting on a couch with a 4 drip attached to her arm. The caption read, "Some days are harder than others. Still trying to find answers." Almost immediately, fans flooded her DMs and comments with love, concern, and endless questions. What happened? Is it serious? Has her condition worsened? This wasn't the first time Colin opened up about her mysterious health battles, but this raw moment felt different, more serious, more vulnerable, and more urgent. Carlin's health issues didn't start overnight. For over 2 years now, she has been vocal about facing several unexplained medical episodes. In 2022, shortly after giving birth to her son, Zaid, Colin began experiencing seizures and fainting spells. Numerous hospital visits, testing, and neurology consultations followed, but with few answers. In a previous YouTube vlog, Colin shared, "It's scary. To be honest, sometimes I feel okay, and other times I feel like my body is simply shutting down. I've fainted in front of people. I didn't feel safe with the kids by myself, so I had to call Evan in the middle of the day. At first, doctors thought there might be neurological problems, postpartum complications, or even a heart ailment, but test after test yielded conflicting results. In spite of this, Carlin persevered, attempting to keep her family and business functioning normally while waging an invisible battle within her own body. Evan Stewart, Colin's spouse, has supported him through every challenge. Fans have observed his quiet strength in the relationship, despite his tendency to be silent on social media. Evan has frequently taken over parenting responsibilities during Colin's recuperation periods and even managed to keep their family business, the Bates boutique, operating smoothly. Evan said in a recent video update, "It's not easy watching someone you love suffer and not being able to fix it, but we trust in God and we keep showing up every appointment, every answer, every day." Fans have taken note of Evan's devotion and love, frequently remarking on how fortunate Colin is to have such a committed partner. The Bates family has a reputation for being cohesive, and this tragedy has not changed that. Alyssa, Josie, Aaron, Colin's sisters, and others have publicly and privately shown their support. Family matriarch Kelly Jo Bates has reportedly traveled multiple times to be with Carlin during her more trying days, helping to care for the children and providing emotional support. Aaron Payne, who has also struggled with her own health in recent years, wrote on social media, "Health struggles are hard, especially when answers don't come easy. Praying for my baby sister every day. You are stronger than you think." Despite putting filming behind them, the Bates family remains devoted off-screen. Carlin has not yet made his diagnosis public, but according to family sources, medical professionals are currently looking into the potential of an autonomic nervous system ailment like POTS or a seizure-related condition like epilepsy. Medical professionals say symptoms including exhaustion, convulsions, abnormal heartbeat, and fainting may all indicate such illnesses. Numerous neurological and cardiovascular tests conducted over several months are frequently necessary for the diagnosis. The 4 procedures could be included in a hydration therapy regimen intended to help POTS patients with their persistent exhaustion or to normalize blood pressure. However, a lot of information is still conjectural in the absence of formal confirmation from the Bates family. But it's evident that Carlin is actively looking for explanations and solutions. Carlin has firmly rooted herself in her Christian beliefs throughout her journey. Scriptures, worship music, and thoughts on God's plan, even in the face of adversity, are frequently featured in her Instagram posts. In a particularly touching post, she wrote, "Even when I don't understand, I still trust that God is working in the background." This attitude has inspired thousands of followers, many of whom also battle chronic illness or invisible diseases. Carl has become a symbol of strength, not because she has all the answers, but because she refuses to give up. Living with undiagnosed illness can also take a major toll on mental health. Experts note that chronic stress, fear of collapsing in public, and the guilt of missing out on life with your children can lead to anxiety and depression. Colin has admitted in past vlogs that she sometimes feels isolated or overwhelmed. "I want to be the best mom, the best wife, the best me, but some days I'm just trying to get through it." Her vulnerability has opened up conversations about mental health in conservative Christian communities, something that remains stigmatized even in 2025. Fans have responded with overwhelming support. Thousands have shared messages, prayers, and stories of their own battles. Comments on her latest post include, "You're not alone, Colin. Every day, you are in our prayers. I appreciate you being so honest. I feel less alone on my own path because of you. It takes time to heal. Mama, you've got this." To help spread the word about Colin's journey, many have urged TLC or other networks to think considering airing a one-time update special on the Bates family. What will Colin Bates Stewart do next? Time will tell, but one thing is for sure, she is not alone on her journey. With millions of followers cheering her on, a loving family, and a supportive husband, Carlin keeps looking for answers with grace and bravery. She has a long way to go.